The kiddies are out, you know, everybody's out for the winter, and I wanted to motivate somebody to get $100. And it's really not that hard, but if you're in front of a computer and you want to jump on Zoom, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get some money distributed. Um, so I want people to compete for $100. The fastest time to get the math facts 4 through 100. That's it. That's really all there is to it. I'm gonna put the presentation on so y'all can see. You don't need to see my face the whole time. um, I think I need to turn my Wi-Fi on. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Who wants to win $100? Okay, so I'm going to put on my Zoom. Open it. Trying to see. I think I have notification. 2 hours ago. Cloud recording available. That's exactly what I need. All right, welcome, welcome. We're about to get started here pretty soon. Put your comments in the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. And once I get a few people in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this recording. Um, for those who want to join the Zoom, click the link in the bio so that you can get access to the live. Okay. Go ahead and click the link in the bio so you can join the Zoom. Okay. I'm gonna download this because what I have is a recording that's gonna basically tell you guys like what the rules of the game is and some pointers, some kind of like a little cheat sheet on how to win. The best way to win this challenge. Okay. I don't want to make it hard for anybody. I want to make it easy as possible. Everybody understand the rules. So that's why I went ahead and pre-recorded how it's going to go. So as soon as I get this opened up, I will play it. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh. Everyone, today I'm going to be going over the rules of the Monday Math Challenge at Midday. I want everybody to be able to participate, and in that, you have to know like what it's all about, what are the rules of the game. And the first thing I want to do is talk about the actual rules, the visibility rules that are necessary to help you get through um, the the challenge, right? And it's going to be a mental math skills challenge because You're not supposed to be using any calculators and things of that nature. Everything's going to have to be coming straight from the dome, as if you already know. So, so let's just break open this whiteboard so you can see what the rules are. So, first things first.
I'm not seeing it. I'm hearing everything, but I'm not seeing it. Let me see if
These
it's
are the
gonna come
rules
up.
of the Monday Math Challenge.
Okay, this is just the
Okay,
audio.
so let me put
Um,
it somewhere in the middle. I hope this is the middle for you. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna make it nice and big so we can see. And then first thing I want to do is talk about
okay, let
what
me
it
do
is
it.
and what it. All right,
Okay,
welcome,
here it is.
welcome, everyone. Today I'm gonna be going over the rules of the Monday Math Challenge at midday. I want everybody to be able to participate, and in that, you have to know like what it's all about, what are the rules of the game. And the first thing I want to do is
Hi, Jack
talk about
Curry.
the actual rules, the divisibility rules that are necessary to help you get through um, the the challenge, right? It's gonna be a mental math skills challenge because you're not supposed to be using any calculators and things of that nature. Everything's gonna have to be coming straight from the dome, as if you already know. So let's just break open this whiteboard so you can see what the rules are. So, first things first.
How do I?
These are the rules of the Monday Math Challenge. Okay, so let me put it somewhere in the middle. I hope this is the middle for you.
Ah,
I'm
six
not
seven
really
six seven.
sure,
Okay.
but I'm gonna make it
Click the
nice
link
and
in the
big
bio
so
if you
we
want
can
to play for
see.
real.
And then, first thing I want to do is talk about what it is and what it is not. Okay. So the rules for this is first the divisibility rules, right? Because we're doing factor trees. I want you to do factor trees. So you will, number one, write the factor trees, and you do it on this here, um, or do it on your paper and upload, whichever is most convenient. But I rather see you writing so I can know that you're doing it in real time, because it'll be easy to say, have it already written down, and it's like, oh, I'm done, and then submit something you did prior. So, yeah. So write the factor trees from 4 to 100. Okay, so that's number one. Um, it will be timed. Also, so the fastest um, to complete correctly. So you might not finish it. You might finish it first, but then you don't do it correctly. So that's a game changer, right? Fastest to complete correctly. Okay. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have the lowest to the highest prime prime number in your factor tree. Highest prime numbers should appear in order. Okay, I'm going to give you an example in just a minute. because I want everybody to understand like how it works. And then um, lastly, submit your Cash App to receive your money. Okay. Of course I missed the receive. It's I before E except after C. Okay. So these are the rules. Okay. Now the rule that's the rules of the game, but then there are divisibility rules as well that I want to discuss with you. So divisibility for two, three, um, divisibility for 2, 3, 5, 7. I think that's really all you need because the first 100, one of the factors is always going to be less than square root of n, where n is 100, right? N is that last number that you want to consider to be in your lineup. So your factor trees, one of the factors of all your composite numbers are going to either have a factor of 2, 3, 5, 7. That's easy enough, right? So you know that it's going to be limited to a single digit number. All right. This is kind of like a little cheat, but at the same time, if you don't know how to apply it, and you can't do it in a fast kind of way, that might not help. So, yeah, let's just go over them. Let's go over divisibility for 2, 3, 5, and 7. Well, we know for two, that's gonna be easy because if the number is even, one of the factors is two, and that just means if the number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, then the number is even. And so one of the factors is 2. Okay, so that's really all you need to know for that one. That's the divisibility for 2. And then for 3, you're going to sum up the digits. And if the sum is divisible by 3, then the original number is divisible by 3. Okay? And what I'm going to say is a multiple, right? So if you can skip count and get to that number, that sum, if you skip count by 3s and you can get to that sum,
Uriah, do you
that
know
means it's a
how I can
multiple, right? So if the sum is a multiple of 3,
chat
then
answer in the
the
chat?
original number is also a multiple of 3. So then one of the factors is 3, right?
Is it community moderation?
Okay. Then you have
What's the
the
plus button
divisibility
for?
rule for 5. Oh, this is the easiest one. Okay, if the number ends with a 0 or 5, then the number is a multiple of 5.
What's this button? Share?
That's it. If it ends with 0 or 5, it's a multiple 5. Too easy, right? Um, What else? Last one ends with no. Okay, so this one's a little bit trickier. You're gonna take the last digit, double the last digit, and subtract that. Subtract the product. Yeah. Subtract that from the rest of the number. Okay. If the difference,
Hello, Sleepy.
that means the answer you get when you subtract, is if the difference is a multiple, 7
Hey, Michelle.
or 0, if it turns out to be 0, if the difference turns out to be zero. Okay. Okay. Let me put 0 first because somebody might get confused. 0 or a multiple of 7 than the original number is a multiple of 7. Okay, that's pretty much it. Those are your rules of engagement. I'm going to give you a couple examples. I'm going to give you examples in the 3-digit range, but it applies to all types of numbers. The reason why I'm doing a 3-digit range is because I want you to know that, what do I want you to know? I want you to, I don't want to give away all the answers for the actual challenge. I just kind of want you to see others in action. So, for example, if I have the number 112 and I want to break it down, it ends with 2, right? So I know that one of the factors is 2. Then the other factor is going to be what, half of 112. Half of 112, well, we know half of 100 is 50, and half of 12 is 6. So we can safely say it's 56. Okay. That's the mental process that I went on, that you can do in your head so that you don't have to do long division. Okay. So the better you are at mental math, the better you're going to be at breaking these numbers down. And then the mental process that you have to do to go through these rules in your head is best. So go through the rules in order so that you can get the right order for this. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to change my color since this is going to be 56 is actually, oopsies. It's actually composite, and I thought I changed the color, but it didn't change. So the reason why I'm leaving this black is because it's not a prime number. Okay, it's not a prime number. So let's look at breaking 56 down into its prime factors. It's even, right? It ends in 6. So that one of the factors is 2. So I'm going to change my pen color so I can put 2 right here. Notice I'm always starting off with the lowest prime. I might have been able to start off with a higher prime, but I'm starting low. Always do it in low order, low to high order. Okay, so half of 5 is 2 with a remainder of 1. 1 and 6 makes 16, and half of 16 is 8.
Okay. Oh, 28 is actually composite. Oopsies. So I'm going to actually just make it black because we can break that down even more. All right. We only want our prime numbers to be red. Okay. Now I'm sure you can write faster than this, but I'm just showing you how I'm doing it. And I'm changing colors along the way. I'm making excuses of why I'm slow. Okay. And then um half of 28 is 14. So we'll put 14. We would put 14 here, but I'm going to change it back to black because it's also composite. It still can break down even more. Okay. So, oops. Okay. So it can break down some more. So we're going to break it down even more into two factors. 14 is 2 times 7. So this is the last one because 7 is also prime. So there you have it. I picked a really good one, right? Because it's long. So it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. That's the prime factorization. Okay. There's a lot of levels to this. Now, numbers that are less than 100, not necessarily going to have this much depth to it. So that's why it doesn't take more than 10 minutes to do. Okay. So this was just one example of an even. So now let's do an example where the number, I can use um my rule. I can use my rule for 3. So I'm going to choose the number 117. And 117 is um it's not even. So the next number is 3, right? That we want to check, see our divisibility rules. So we're going to add up 1 plus 1 plus 7, which is 9. And since 9 is a multiple of 3, then 117 is a multiple of 3. So then we can break it down. Let me get my mouse. I might be able to work a little bit faster. But when I work with the mouse, it's a little bit sloppier. I notice, but I'm gonna try to find some happy middle ground. um, so I'm gonna change it. I know that one of the factors is 3, and the other factor is probably, let me see, 3 goes into 11 3 times. And then the remainder is 2. 27 is 9. Okay, so I need to go back because that's going to give me a number that is composite. Wait. So 39, right? Because 3 goes in 11 3 times. That's 9. Remainder 2. 2, 7 is 27. 27 divided by 3 is 9. So that's going to break down again. Since 9 plus 3 is 12 and 12 is a multiple of 3, then we know one of the factors is also 3. Okay, and so we have 3 here, and then there's 1 3 and 3, and there's 3 3s and 9. So the answer is 3 3 13. All right, so that's an example with multiple uh 3 rule. Okay. Then next we have um 5. I mean, this is kind of easy. Uh, I'll do 125. How about that? Let's do the number 125. Pretty straightforward. Any number that ends in 5 has the factor of 5, right? So we know one of the factors is 5. 5 times what? Well, there are two 5s involved. We need to divide by 12. That's 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Oh, wait. With a remainder of, 5 times 2. Yeah, with a remainder of 2. And 2 and 5 is 25. So it's 5. All right. So 5 times 25 is 125. Okay. Next, we want to break down 5. We know that 25 is 5 times 5. And those are prime numbers. So we're going to say 5 and 5. I forgot to write the lines. Okay. So that's an example with 5. So broke down 125 into its prime factors 5, 5, and 5. Okay. And then last one is 7. Okay, so we're going to do an example where 7 is the rule. So here, I want to do like one of the latest ones that I did, 427. I think this works. Yeah. Okay, so double the last digit, that's 14, right? So 7 times 2, 14. And then subtract it from the rest of the number. So the rest of the number, other than the last digit, is 42. So 42 minus 14 is 12 minus 8. 12 minus 4 is 8. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. Oh, 28 is a multiple of 7. So 427 is a multiple of 7. Okay, so you see, understand? So that's what the rule helps us do. So let's go ahead and finish breaking this down. 7 we know is one of the factors. And then the other factor, how many 7s are in 42? Well, we have 6 of them. Yeah, so we have 6 of them. And then how many are in 1 is 7. I mean, just one. Sorry. How many 7s in 7? 7. No, not 7. It's 1. Just 1. And since 61 is prime, I left that red. So 7 times 61 is 427. So that concludes the example and the rules for the game. I hope that was clear for everybody. If you do have any questions, and that's what you're going to be doing for the just breaking down the numbers between 0, no, not 0, but 4 and 100. Yeah. So, oh, also, I'm going to give you a cheat, right? I'm going to give you all the prime numbers between there, so you know if you can skip over it. Okay. So I'll do that at the start of the game. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you. on the inside. Okay, y'all, that was the rules of the game. That was the rules. So what we got to do now is basically have y'all join the Zoom. So go ahead and click on the Zoom link in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Actually, I don't know if I could do that. Okay, that's me, y'all. You see me? I'm live with this a video, and I just want to go ahead and get started. I'm in the Zoom and I'm live, so I need y'all to join the live. Click on the button. What I also want to do is just share my whiteboard so that y'all can see the prime numbers, so you can skip the ones you can skip over. So between 4 and 100, there are like, I want to say 74 composites. So see how fast you can do the factor trees for the 74 composites, and you can win $100. Okay, so first of all, let me write down the primes. So what are the prime numbers that you can skip? So we're going to do 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73. Oops, not period. What else? 70, 79, 83, 89, 97. Okay, so there's 20 of them that you could skip, right? That you don't have to worry about doing. So those are the primes you can skip over. So then you can have 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, and so on. So I'm not gonna go over all of them. I'm just waiting for some people to come on in. Click the link in the bio. If you dare to do this challenge, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for followers to come on in, join the challenge. Here are the prime numbers, and I want you to do factor trees for 4 through 100. And if you can do that, minus these. I'll put you in the breakout room and I'm gonna start the timer and then we'll see how long it takes you. There's no certain time limit, okay? It's just you're competing against your own self for your time, how long it take you to do all the all the factors, all the factor trees. And if you can do the factor trees, then you can win $100. I notice every time I say that, there's nobody on here. But then people join. Okay, see, I see 2 people. Okay, so who's ready? Who's ready to do the challenge? Click the link in the bio if you are ready to do the challenge, because I'm ready. I'm ready for somebody to win this $100. Don't make me get on here for nothing, y'all. Let's go. Who wants to win $100? I'm ready to give some holiday money. Come on, y'all. It's the week of the holidays. And I'm feeling generous. I just trying to make an excuse to give somebody some money. So who wants to play? Let's go. Okay, let's see. Make sure I have all of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, I got all of them. I got all the prime numbers. So those are the ones you can skip over. And you're free to write these down, copy them, whatever. And then I'll put you in the breakout room and then you can just get started when I start the clock. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let's go. Who's ready? Oh, they got 2 dogs, 2 kids. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us. Click the link in the bio if you want to get started on the challenge. Okay, let me see. Well, it's been 38 minutes. I haven't had nobody really to say they're gonna join. So who wants to play? You want to play? Let me know in the chat. Type in the chat if you want to play. Okay, let me know. Let me know. Click the like button too. Let me know if you're ready. Let's see who can do it. So, how do I do this thing? Oh, okay, breakout rooms. So, I'm going to create 5 breakout rooms. Did I ever do 5 breakout rooms or 10? Assign automatically, assign manually. No. What does that mean? I'm gonna assign. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this. Okay. I just had to pause real quick. I just had to pause real quick, take phone call, but I'm trying to make some breakout rooms. Okay. Okay, so I don't who needs an invite? Type in the chat if you need an invite. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on to YouTube. Like, can I go on here to my live and put it in the description? Okay, so here's a Monday math challenge. 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 Okay, I closed that because it was an echo and it's gonna keep on going on forever, huh? Okay, click the link in the Zoom. Click the Zoom link in the chat if you ready. Join the Zoom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make this money, y'all. It's too easy. I am not gonna be on here forever. So if I don't have anybody to join the Zoom in the next 15 minutes, we'll just try again next Monday. Cause see, I really want to see y'all do this and make quick money. How many people you know making $100 an hour? In less than an hour, you can be walking away with $100. That's all it takes is a few math facts on the board. What? I would jump on that in a minute. But that's just me. I'm weirdo like that, huh? That's just me. And I'm gonna post this so y'all can see y'all missed out. So so the next week maybe people be ready because they'll see this and be like, oh man, I missed it. I'm gonna try to do this money math challenge because it's just gonna be the same challenge um over again. So I hope y'all go ahead and join the link in the bio because I'm ready to do this, y'all. I'm ready. I am ready, ready, ready. Okay, so there I am. Okay, so I'm ready to do this math challenge. Who's ready? Who's ready? The link is right there in the chat. There are no excuses. You can't say, oh, I don't know how to join. I'm waiting on y'all. Waiting on y'all. Come on. Join. The link is in the chat. If you're ready to do this math challenge, let's go. I see you. Y'all coming in and out. Why don't y'all stay a little while so you can win this $100? Yes. Let's win this $100 real quick because I'm not going to be before you long. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. I'll wait. Just less than 15 minutes left to join the challenge. So this is a real challenge live, and we're going to see how many people want to win this Monday. I am in the Zoom, y'all. I am in the Zoom. Let's see who's going to join the Zoom today. It's Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. It's only a few days till your day off, a holiday, whatever. I don't know if you celebrate or not. It could just be a day like any other day, but for those of you celebrating, hey, this is one way to make a little extra change. Buy that nice gift, get somebody a gift card, get a few people, give a couple people a gift card. Shoot, if you want to take this challenge up, I got it for you. So, I know I put Cash App in there, but I do Zelle. Anyway, you got, Venmo, whatever your flavor is, except cash. I'm not sending any cash, so. But yeah, get you some good old holiday funds for this week. And then next week, we're going to do it again. So we got 13 minutes left to the challenge. Only 13 minutes left to the challenge. Okay. Let's see who's up for the challenge. All right. Let me put it back on the whiteboard so y'all can see. Let me see. I might have that. I'm going to put the rules back up. Recent. Okay. Why didn't it do it? Oh. Ha. Okay, so that's why. Here go the rules right here. Rules of the Monday Math Challenge. You're going to write the factor trees from 4 to 100. Timed. We're going to see how long it takes you. Fastest to complete correctly. Lowest to highest prime number should appear in order. Submit your Cash App to receive your money, or let me know what your email is for your Venmo, whatever. Here's the divisibility rules for 2, 3, 5, 7. If it ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, then the number is even, so one of the factors is 2. The sum of the digits of the original number, if that's a multiple of 3, then the original number is a multiple of 3. So 3 is one of the factors. If it ends in 0 or 5, then the number is a multiple of 5. Also, if you double the last digit and subtract that from the rest of the number, if that difference is 0 or a multiple of 7, then the original number is a multiple of 7. Okay. So here's some examples. 112. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. 112. 117, 125, 427. Those are all examples of using the rules. Okay.
using the divisibility rules. Those are some examples, but you don't have to do all the way up to 112, 117, 125, or even up to 427. All you have to do is 4 through 100, and then that's how you can get your $100. Okay. All right, we got 9 minutes. 9 minutes left. 9 minutes before the challenge ends. All right. Let's go, y'all. I think I'm gonna end early too, though, because I gotta use the restroom now. All right, but we can try again next week. All right, y'all come back now. You hear?